One. Hey everybody, it's Chrisi and welcome back. Super excited today to have with us Brenda Matheson-Vanmeter of Scrubbing Buddies Cleaning. Hey Brenda.
Hey Chrisi.
How are you doing today? And how are you doing with this whole quarantine?
I'm doing all right. My house is pretty darn clean right now since I'm not cleaning for anyone else's houses. I mean, I think typically we would be considered essential, but between our clients, because we do mostly residential houses, it's a little too close quarters for us to be cleaning. So right now I'm at home doing a lot of cleaning in my own house, which needed to be done anyway. So
Excellent. Well, I'm going to ask you some questions about Scrubbing Buddies and then also ask you for some tips for all the people who view the video out there later. Sound good?
That's great.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about Scrubbing Buddies Cleaning LLC. When did you start and what do you do?
Okay. Well, I started about 20 years ago, and at that time it was called S&B Cleaning. I was married. I'm a widow now, by the way, but my husband died 9 years ago, but he started our company. His name was Shannon. My name is Brenda, and the company was for me. And so we decided to just use our initials. And he said, how about S&B Cleaning? And I go, no, I think it should be my initial first, not yours. And he goes, who's going to hire BS cleaners? And I go, oh, okay. At any rate, been in business, started in Westerville, and I got put on Angie's list for being really good at what I do. And then it spread. I got really busy very quickly. And
I think I saw, by the way, on Angie's list, I think I saw you had like just shy of 200 reviews and you have an A rating.
Well, actually, when it was S&B Cleaning, I had a ton of reviews. And then when my husband passed away, I had to change the name because I had to file for a new business. So my employees and I, decided what could we name our business because we've had S&B for so long. And one of the girls started thinking about the products we use, and she goes, we use Scrubbing Bubbles. Why don't we just be Scrubbing Buddies? And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's fantastic. So she won the contest on that. So it's been Scrubbing Buddies since then, and it's been probably 9 years, eight or 9 years with a new name.
That is wonderful. So you typically do, you said residential, but you work both residential and commercial clients, right?
I do. In fact, I lived pretty close at the time at the Tanger Outlet Mall, and they were building this mall with all of this construction going on. And I thought, there is no way I can live this close and not tap into that. So at that time, which has really only been a few years ago, I got 10 of the stores in there, American Eagle Outfitters, Famous Footwear, K Jewelers, did a bunch of those, done a lot of post-construction through the years, like for 20 years, with a lot of different builders. We just did Ninja Express on 23 in Lewis Center. So that was fun. So post-construction, we do offices. A lot of our residential clients hire us to do their businesses too. So we do a lot of different things.
And I've got a lot of friends, obviously, in the real estate industry. So we are also friends with you as well.
And we do those cleanings for the realtors and for the person that is selling their house, or even people that just move in and they want the place cleaned up before they move in or when they're getting ready to put it on the market. And I love those cleanings. Those are a lot of fun for me.
That is exciting. So tell me a little bit, when you guys go into clean, what is your norm, or how does that work?
What is our what?
What's the normal when you go in? Do you have one person, or how long, or?
Well, because we do houses every day and we do have quite a few houses on our route, we'll kind of condense 6 to 8 houses on a route. So for me to oversee my company, I built a bigger team. So we go out of teams of 4 or 6. So if we're going to tackle a big project, we are in there as a team, putting a lot of energy in there, a lot of enthusiasm, and we power out through it. So if it's a first time cleaning on a job, like a move out or for the realtors or whatever, I might bring a team of 6 in there and we're in there for 3 hours.
Wow. So I can already see it shining in my mind.
It's amazing. And I feel like I know when I first started my company, and it was just me then, I know I did not have as much energy the first hour as I did the 8th hour in a house. I was exhausted by the last hour. But I really love our dynamic in that everybody goes in, we all know what we're doing, we get right to our job sites. I mean, it's just amazing how we work together, and a lot of energy with each and every person bringing to the cleaning. So that's kind of
Well,
cool.
and as somebody just said, what a great offering for home buyers, not only for the seller, but the buyer who's moving in as well.
Yes, absolutely. We come in
Exciting.
and get everything sanitized so they can put their linens away. And that's in an existing house. But if it's a new build, we'll come in and we'll make sure there's no white powdery dust on your hands for every surface you touch. Pristine.
Hey, question on surfaces, since you mentioned surfaces.
Yeah.
I know this is a question that comes up a lot
Okay.
when people are preparing their houses. Is there different types of products that people should use for like marble, corian, granite, wood, the different surfaces?
Absolutely. And one of the things I learned through the years that you always hear from people, use this product, it's fantastic, I swear by it. But if you really do your research, vinegar is one of the worst things you can use on a surface. It's very acidic. And that acid will burn a hole right through your marble. And I don't mean a hole, but I mean once, I know from experience, a little bit of a vinegar spilled on a marble surface, like a cutting board. It literally ate the finish off.
Oh,
And I could not believe that vinegar could do that. And I didn't think it could do it to marble because it's so sturdy. But granite, stone is delicate. You got to be really careful with what you're doing with your stone showers, your stone countertops. I see a lot of families that use really strong products like Tilex or bleach on their stone shower walls. That causes them to crack. The stone
oh,
cracks because it's a very porous surface. And
right.
then flooding has happened behind their showers. So I see a lot of families having to replace their showers, have it pulled out, dried behind the walls where it leaked behind the shower wall.
So here you're trying to do good and keep it clean, and you're creating an issue. So you need to use the right products from the get-go.
For me, we use Lysol or Mr. Clean, the refill bottle. I just put a little bit on the scratchy side of a sponge. You know, everybody has that blue sponge they use in their kitchen.
Yeah.
Scratchy side, just pour that product on there. It'll cut right through. I love that product. I think it cuts through grease. It disinfects. It smells great. It's not like bleachy that's going to burn your lungs when you're using it.
That
That's my go-to product on everything. Just read the back of it. It'll tell you how much to use to mop your floors with. It's safe on wood. It's safe on stone. It's safe on granite. But another thing that can damage your granite, let's say you have, I don't know, like a vase or something on your countertop in your kitchen. And you
yeah.
clean your countertop. It's granite, it's stone, it's whatever. And you don't dry that surface underneath before you put the vase back. That moisture underneath there will discolor your granite. That happens in bathrooms too, where you have your soap dispenser and it stays wet underneath there. So moisture causes mold and moisture can cause damage. So after you clean your showers, leave the shower doors open and the fan on to let that air out.
Oh,
And
good
before
idea.
you put a vase down on a wet granite counter, blow dry it first or use a towel to make sure it's dry.
Great idea, keeping it dry. How about anything different you would suggest from corian? That was a question asked as well.
No, I think corian is pretty safe. Everything. That's like the best thing you can have in your kitchen. That's, you know,
It's easy.
it's durable.
And I'll just tell you, by the way, don't hesitate on giving us tips, because I'm really positive when this is all over, we're going to be excited to get our cleaners coming back in.
You know, you guys can always message me. In fact, I think I'm going to have my son videotape me cleaning some surfaces, and we'll put that on our site so that people can see how to clean their showers. One of my favorite products is Scrubby Bubbles and a magic eraser for fiberglass shower walls. Nothing cleans the dirt off like a magic eraser. It's magic.
Yes. So you put the two products together?
I spray down the Scrubby Bubbles because it kind of softens the soap scum, so it's easy to pull off.
Nice.
It has a little bit of oils in it that makes the breaks down the soap scum.
Okay.
And then
So I'm going to switch to a different surface. So just saying, might have had a few days ago when I was like done with this quarantine. So I actually thought I'm going to tackle windows. That's not fun for me. So decided I'd tackle windows. Okay, then it looked beautiful. And then the sunshine came out. And then you see the streaks. So how do I make my windows streak free?
Well, I did find out one of the worst things you could do is use a microfiber towel. Because we had a project, we did a post-construction cleaning. It was Famous Footwear, I think, or the Converse store. I don't know, the shoe store of any sort. Glass windows all the way through. and one of my employees finished them all off with a microfiber, and all you could see was smudges all over it. Tracy, that works for me, she's been with me for 15 years. That woman is the window expert. And every time we struggle, she goes, go back over it with water, just water. Wet a towel with water on it. Do that, spread it all over, and just dry it. Squeegees are really good too for windows.
Yes, I need to get that. And you can get those inexpensively.
Anywhere. You can get it at Home Depot.
Oh my
Home
God.
Depot has a glass product I love. It's in there with their window cleaning kits. It's green. You just use a few drops with your water, spray that on your windows, squeegee it down, dry your blade in between your squeegeeing. That's fantastic. And then it doesn't leave that smudgy smear.
Hey, we have a viewer who's asked a question. If you have suggestions on must-have cleaners for a young new homeowner on a budget. So what would be your just couple of must-haves if you're on a budget?
Lysol or Mr. Clean are my two favorite products. Mr. Clean, smelling like Febreze. All the girls love that. Our clients always compliment how good the house smells. You can use that as a degreaser. Put it on your sponge, the scratchy side for your stove top. It doesn't scratch though. I say scratchy side, but I don't mean it. It's just a little more abrasive. You can use it to clean your stove tops for the grease. You can use it on your stone shower walls to get your soap scum off. You can use a little bit to wipe down your cabinetry, your wooden cabinetry. If you're mopping floors, which most people have wood floors, I would say don't use like an actual mop. Use one of those flat.
Like the Swiffer style?
Call it a schmop. Swiffers can't really push down as hard, but they have the same type of unit, like Bona Wood Floor Cleaner has a unit that you put in it and spray on your wood. That's great, but you can take that type of unit, make your own spray bottle, put like maybe 5 drops of Mr. Clean or Lysol in your spray bottle, and you can do your floors with that. Just spray it and use that buffer type thing. We call it a buffer or a Swiffer. It's not really a Swiffer product.
You have to walk back through where you've been and you want to mop your way out.
Absolutely. You just kind of spray, do little sections at a time. And be careful with wood or laminate wood, because if you use too much liquid, like you think you're going to mop it, you will destroy your floors.
Ooh, good point.
Seams between, like you kind of have your grain of the wood slats, and in between those, you can see where they put it down. If that gets wet, it'll start peeling in between the slats.
So whether you own a home or you're renting a home, please take heed and definitely be cautious of that.
Not a lot of liquid, just a little bit of spray in a bottle is your best way to go. But if it's tile, like hard stone tile, it's a free-for-all. Mop the heck out of that stuff. Just don't fall.
So a couple questions for you. I see these on a lot of the Lewis Center moms and Westerville moms, Dublin moms, a lot of these pages, and we're asking about etiquette. So what do we need to do before our cleaner comes to our home? Do we need to clean before we have the cleaner come?
Well, I always tell my clients we are surface cleaners. I don't know where to put your things. I can't put your things away. I'm not like a live-in maid that would know how to do that. I'm there to clean your surfaces. The more surfaces I can get to, the better I can clean. So I tell them, we're all moms. We understand it. We understand everyone has a bad day. Grab a laundry basket, shove all your crap in the laundry basket and shove it in the closet, put it under your bed. I have families that take their dirty dishes out of the sink and they shove them in their microwave, in their oven. We don't clean inside, or not the microwave, and the oven. We don't clean inside the ovens typically unless it's a move-out cleaning. So you can kind of stash, have the kids put all their toys on top of their bed unless they want their beds made. The more surfaces we can get to, the better we can clean.
That completely makes sense. Hey, somebody mentioned something about having a lot of carpet. We didn't talk about that. Do you have any tips or tricks or anything as far as carpet?
My favorite vacuum is the Dyson Upright. I've been using it for 20 years. I love the versatility. You can take it apart. You can vacuum the stairs with it. You can use the hose for curtains and cobwebs and everything. On carpet, it's fantastic. I don't like the Dyson Upright, though, on hardwood floors because that tends to scratch the wood floors sometimes. But the Shark is a pretty good vacuum, too. It's got a suction release on the Shark. So if you've got a rug that you don't want that Dyson, vacuuming too deep, too hard, that's a good vacuum too. What specifically is the question on the vacuuming?
Well, it was just that they don't have a lot of wood. They actually said they have a lot of carpet. But I know I've had a Dyson in the past. They were as amazing, and you can get those repaired by Dyson. But Shark is a great economical alternative.
It really is, but it's also a great vacuum.
Yeah.
We don't like them because we feel like they're not as heavy duty as the Dysons. You do a smaller section when you vacuum, but they're awesome because they swivel really nice and they go underneath some of the furniture a little bit better.
Okay. So another etiquette question. If we do have a little bit more for our cleaner to do on a particular visit or maybe at the holidays, is it appropriate etiquette to tip?
It's fantastic. It's just a nice way to say, you know, I really appreciate you. In our company, we get a lot of Christmas tips. But in our company, we have clients that stay with us. We've had some of our clients for 15 years. They really get to know us and they appreciate all we do. So usually for them, once a year, they give us a big Christmas bonus. Usually that bonus is the same price as your cleaning. So if you're paying $150 for your cleaning, plan to tip $150 for Christmas. That's just average. Some people are more generous. Some people aren't. We're just grateful for anything. Nice to be appreciated. And then we've had clients that, you know, hand us each $20. Here you go. Thanks for doing a great job today. This is a Christmas bonus or a Easter bonus for you. We've had that, like holidays, different holidays.
So it's a service, right? Anywhere you would have a service, it's customary. So it's definitely accepted.
It's accepted, but we don't expect it for our regular houses. I feel like families are on a budget. I'm thankful they can afford to hire me, but you know, I don't want them to not keep me because they feel like they have to tip every time.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. So we are all on a budget right now, most likely because we're at home. So with the holidays tomorrow, we've got Easter this weekend. We probably aren't going to be having people over too much, but we still want our house to look prepared for Easter dinner. So how would you suggest if we're just starting right now, we get ready for Easter tomorrow?
Right. My motto is do what you can, when you can, where you can. So if I'm just walking around and I see something I know I can put away, just start walking through, start putting your things away. That's the hardest thing, your clutter. I know in my house, that's my hardest thing. Once you put all your clutter away, just the next thing, grab a Swiffer puff, start Swiffering your picture frames or whatever, or your furniture tops. Swiffers are great because you don't have to have a lot of liquid. You just kind of dry dust it. If you're in a hurry, it's fantastic. And then go in your kitchen, spray down a Lysol rag, and just wipe your counters wherever you can. Do what you can, when you can, where you can. Truly.
That's probably easiest ongoing then as well.
It is. And then keep like the Lysol pop-ups in your bathroom. You can just go ahead and wipe down your countertops in the bathroom. Just kind of keep it up until your company leaves or whatever.
So speaking about company, tell me a little bit more about Scrubbing Buddies Cleaning. What is your service area?
Right now we're advertising in Lewis Center and Powell. We've got coupons for the new welcome wagon. The packages are coming out to all the new home builds. That's an area we like to be. Lewis Center, Powell, Westerville, Worthington. Yeah, I guess the Polaris area primarily where we're kind of concentrating.
So the north side of 270.
Yeah. For sure.
Got it. And do you have any specials going on right now? Or I know that it's hard for you to get into homes, but do you have anything special going on with businesses?
Well, right now, because everything's kind of a shutdown and we can't go and clean inside of our clients' houses right now. Plus, we don't want to. I don't want to jeopardize my employees by putting them in a home where people are sleeping and living. But I feel like businesses, that's where we should be right now anyway, because I'm not as nervous. Nobody's sleeping in there. They're not making that much in the line of germs. So we are running a promotion trying to give back to the community. I feel safe going in businesses right now to clean. And I want to help people. I know this is hard for everyone. So we've got a contest right now. Monday night at 6 p.m. We're drawing one business owner's name, and they're getting a complimentary cleaning for their restaurant, their office, their business. We're hoping a small one. I don't want like 100,000 square foot. I'd be there for a week. But anyway, yeah, we're doing a complimentary cleaning. If that goes well, we'll do a contest again for the next Monday. So we're going to do that until we can all get back to work.
And where is this going to, the contest ads on your Facebook page?
Facebook, you just go, you find that promotional ad, and you put your name in the comment. You suggest or refer somebody, their name in the comments.
Okay, so they go to Facebook, they search Scrubbing Buddies Cleaning, and then find the post and make a comment.
Make a comment in the comment box for your, Bob's Deli.
Absolutely. So if somebody wants to call you or contact the company to schedule, once we're over this, what is the phone number?
614-726-2787.
Absolutely. That is wonderful. And we will recap all of this in the comments down below. I had a couple other questions. So when we're done, would you make sure to hop back on with me on the comments and answer a few other questions?
Absolutely.
There's another one about carpet. I've got somebody who lives in a more humid area, and they said that there is kind of a sticky feeling, and it's a newer home. So I think it's more related to humidity. So maybe if you can kind of think that one over and help me answering that, that would be great.
Okay. Gotcha.
Awesome. Hey, Brenda, is there anything else we didn't discuss?
I don't think so, but my email address is super easy because it's Scrubbing Buddies Cleaning @gmail.com. Email me as well.
Absolutely. Hey, you know what? I do want to fit one more question in there because this popped up, and this is great for what's going on right now. Thank you, Sarah, for asking. Clorox wipes are sold out everywhere. So what is a good replacement that would help kill germs right now?
I would say make your own product. Find a spray bottle, put a small amount of bleach in it. I would imagine no more than a teaspoon with water. You could spray that on your towel. Don't spray it on your surface. Spray it on your towel. That way it splashes on something. And then another great thing to clean with, which is what we do in our company, we make our own Windex with alcohol in it, rubbing alcohol. And we always spray our towel with that before we final wipe a toilet to disinfect it all. Alcohol's instant disinfection. So you could do like a watery solution of alcohol and then bleach in a spray bottle. And then Mr. Clean and Lysol, but be careful with those because it takes 10 minutes before it disinfects. It says it kills 99% germs after it sits for 10 minutes. So something.
So give it time and let it dry from what we talked about earlier.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Excellent. Brenda, it has been an absolute pleasure. And thank you so much for all the value you've given our viewers today.
Please don't hesitate to private message me if you have questions you want me to know or want to ask. I really don't mind.
Yes, absolutely. And we'll have your contact information again, just as a reminder down in the comments. Looking forward to working with you on some real estate deals coming forward. And I thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy out there.
You too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. And everybody who's watched, thank you so much. Again, this is Chrisi with Homes by Chrisi. If you know anybody looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, give me a call, 614-332-0342. Bye.
Happy Easter.
But you too, happy Easter.
Thanks.